This morning, in the pouring rain, hundreds of mourners dressed in blue gathered to say their final goodbyes to Jay Slater, a 19-year-old apprentice bricklayer who tragically lost his life in Tenerife. Jay had been the subject of an extensive international search after disappearing on June 17 following a music festival with friends. His body was found a month later in a rocky ravine, where he appeared to have fallen while attempting to walk back to his holiday accommodation. Jay's parents, Debbie Duncan, 55, and Warren Slater, 58, led the procession of mourners at Accrington Crematorium Chapel, visibly emotional as they walked through the drizzle. Jay's coffin, a striking blue with his name embossed on the side, was brought to the chapel in a horse-drawn carriage. In a nod to his love for rave culture, his coffin was carried out to the sound of a drum and bass track, with friends offering a fitting tribute in their eulogies, urging him to keep partying up there. Inside the chapel, the atmosphere was filled with both tears and laughter as videos of Jay playing football and dancing at festivals were shown. He had started playing football at the tender age of 6, and these clips brought fond memories to those in attendance. James Curry, a close friend of Jay's who was set to start a business with him, delivered a heartfelt eulogy. He described Jay as more than a mate, saying he was more like a brother and that he lit up any room with that goofy smile of his. Poems were also read during the service, reflecting the deep bond Jay shared with his loved ones. After the service, Jay's coffin was carried outside and laid to rest separately in the cemetery. The scene was a sea of blue, Jay's favorite color, with mourners carrying blue flowers, wearing blue wristbands and ribbons, and even setting off blue smoke bombs outside the chapel. The outpouring of love and grief was evident as friends and family came together to honor the young man's memory. Since Jay's death, tributes have flooded in. His best friend, Lucy May Law, shared a poignant video on Instagram showing Jay dancing joyfully at a pool rave with the caption "Always Dancing." The carefree spirit of the 19-year-old was evident in these moments, capturing the essence of a life that was tragically cut short. In place of flowers, Jay's family has requested donations to LBT Global, an overseas crisis support charity that provided invaluable help to them during their time of heartache. The charity's assistance was particularly significant given the challenging circumstances surrounding Jay's disappearance and the subsequent discovery of his body. A post-mortem examination confirmed that Jay died from traumatic head injuries, consistent with a fall from a great height. His death was determined to have been instantaneous, offering some solace in the knowledge that he did not suffer. The 19-year-old, who hailed from Oswaldtwistle, Lancashire, was laid to rest with floral tributes from his family. They also welcomed mourners to place a single rose with Jay as a final gesture of farewell. Jay's family issued a touching statement through LBT Global, highlighting the major events and passions of his life. They remembered him as a loving son of Debbie and Warren, a cherished brother of Zach and brother-in-law of Jessica, a treasured grandson of Dawn, June, and the late Dougie, a much-loved nephew of Glenn and Katie, a dear cousin of Maddie and Tilly, and a loyal friend to many. The family expressed their deep sorrow, stating that Jay would be very sadly missed by all those who knew him. Before leaving Tenerife, Jay's mother, Debbie Duncan, left a poignant tribute at the site where he was found. She attached a blue peg to a bouquet and wrote, "To my beautiful boy. I'm so sorry we never found you. I miss you so much. You will be forever young and forever missed. Love you so much, Mom." Jay's father, Warren Slater, also left a heartfelt message, which read, "To my boy, love Dad, always, XXXX." Jay's brother, Zach, added his own emotional tribute, writing in faltering handwriting on a single white rose, "Love you little bro. Never in a million years did I think I'd be doing this. I'll look after Mom and Dad. Hope you're partying up there with Granddad. Hope to see you again someday. Rest easy bro, I love you, Zach XX." Throughout the search for Jay, his family endured a torrent of online abuse, conspiracy theories, and vitriolic comments from trolls. They were even subjected to hoax hostage videos, with one sickening clip labeled, "We have your son." To add to their distress, online scammers falsely claimed that people could pay to watch Jay's funeral streaming live. Despite these cruel actions, the family remained focused on honoring Jay's memory with dignity. During the funeral, a drone was heard flying overhead, a reminder of the intense public interest in Jay's story. Yet, the family chose to celebrate Jay's life, reflecting on the joy he brought to those around him. Jay's family fondly recalled his love for football, which began when he was just 5 years old. He played for Huncote United FC until the age of 17 and also spent a few seasons with the Sunday team at St. Joseph's. Jay also had a deep passion for music and dance, attending festivals and events across the country where he loved to socialize and meet new people. Jay had attended the NRG Music Festival with 2 friends before his disappearance. His last known location was in the rural Deteno Park, a remote area in the north of the Canary Island, about an 11-hour walk from his accommodation. After a night out, Jay had traveled to an Airbnb in Masca, but the 2 men who rented the property were later deemed not relevant to the case. The Spanish Civil Guard concluded that Jay likely fell in the steep and inaccessible area where his body was found. As they bid farewell to Jay, his family and friends were united in their grief and their memories of a young man who lived life with enthusiasm and joy. His tragic death has left a void in the lives of those who knew and loved him, but his spirit will undoubtedly continue to shine in the hearts of all who were touched by his presence. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.